we've got, you know, the holes pre-drilled for the assembly of the door and for the side panels. So pretty easy. So where are we at? So my brother is going to be hopefully getting surgery to rebuild his leg. One of the things that he's trying to do is trying to find an activity that he can do with his wife, and they have the money to do it. So he's taken up boating, and I mean, I love the ocean myself, but I love it from a different aspect than what a lot of people do. I like big ocean, and one of the reasons why I deployed all the time as much as I could was to get at sea. I probably would have enjoyed the Navy, you know, especially the teamwork side of it, but I didn't really have the mechanical skills, and I'm more combative than I am anything else. So I kind of enjoy, you know, that grunt mentality. At least I used to when I was younger. I was, you know, I was an aggressive dude. And with that being said, getting back to the ship, or the water, my brother did some research and decided that he was going to join like a boat club down south. So what he did was basically went around, he found a boat club that he liked. Him and his wife joined, and what they do is they basically teach you how to operate a boat, and they give you the opportunity to try out whichever boat you're interested in. They take you out in it, you know, get you semi-comfortable, let you handle the boat, and then over time, you know, as you build your skill sets up, they eventually, you know, you can take the boat out. So you call up, and what happens is you tell them the type of boat you want, and if it's available, they prep the boat, get it ready. It's down on the dock. You get there, get out of your vehicle, walk over, and take the boat out. When you come in, you basically tie the boat up to the dock. I don't know if they're waiting for you or whatever, and then they take it from there and you go home. I don't know what the price is for it, but it's something that my brother can do. And one of the things, not to get off topic here about the boat, but you know, there's a little play in these, but not much. But you know, you could, you know, set the sides up and then tighten them down. I don't think that it's built so cheap that, you know, the holes are not going to line up, and I'm going to have to loosen these back up to make sure I can, you know, make my connections. I don't see that happening, but we're not going to crank them down super hard because, as Bravo says, stop over tightening everything, dummy. So getting back to him and his missus discovered that they like going out on the water, and it's something that my brother seems like he likes to do. So they go out, and they've been going out, and I guess he's been developing his skill sets for driving the boat, and I believe even his wife drives it and enjoys it. So I'm happy that they're doing something, because what are you doing? You can't be under my feet all the time, Bubba. I'm trying to work here. If you had thumbs, you could do something. So he seems like he's doing a little better with that. You know, trying to, I guess the big thing is trying to stay mentally motivated. You know, when you're young, you can bounce back from injuries, especially if they're traumatic. But sometimes I think it's a lot harder when you're older and you're clearly not very active. You know, you're just being an older person. You lay around watching TV and doing whatever you're doing, and before you know it, you gain the weight and you lose the cardio, and you can actually see that you're not that healthy. So he had a couple of things going against him anyways, because one, he was a smoker a good portion of his life, and that actually, for you people that are interested, that was one of the key reasons why his healing, his recovery, was so slow. Believe it or not, you know, he had so much damage to bones and tissue and muscle and everything else, he didn't produce enough oxygen. He couldn't oxygenate his body enough to basically heal himself like a healthy person. And some of it, and this is what his doctor told me and Anna, that was one of the main factors why his recovery was so slow. So if you're a smoker or a dipper, and I'm dipping right now, I'm not a smoker, I never smoked a cigarette in my life. If you're doing anything inherently dangerous, you may want to think about giving up the cigarette, especially when they're $10 a pack. So, all right, so it looks like we've completed step 2. Now we're on to step 3. Attach side panel B to the front leg of E. So this is basically the ones with the magnetic catches here. So this is where we're going with that. So let's go ahead and see. Now it looks like we're going to be using different bolts now. So, but let's get the door first. Where are we at? Hi, Bubba. Where's the sticker? Is it on this? Is it marked anywhere? Okay. Well, that is probably a standard side, and maybe they only marked. Yep, Yep, that looks like it's going to be the one. So that feels. Yeah. There's no mark, but this is the one with the hinges I suspect we are looking for. But I do not see, you're doing this with me, so attach side panel B to the front leg E. So maybe that's not the one we're looking for. It's not. So this is going to be your standard, or I shouldn't say that's going to be, whoa, where are you going, Bubba? That's going to be the front, and these side panels, maybe they're both Bark D or whatever, but you can see the holes here match up with these holes. So I suspect it goes like this. It's not rocket science, but I want to make sure I got the right bolts. So times 12. M6. M5. So M5 are going to be, these are the bolts. M5, the 18 quantity. So what I can do is, so I don't mix these up, just going to stick these right here for now. And we'll use the old Benchmade. Oh, she didn't lock that time.